So it's the morning. I always work early. I know there's a lot of people that come from the same background as me. Like, for instance, I've been in prison. I did about 20 years in prison. I was a drug dealer. Did the drug dealing, shooting at people, whatever. And I see there's a lot of people out there nowadays that are kind of following the same footsteps I did. And it's like it's a never-ending battle. You ain't never gonna get where you think you're gonna get with that lifestyle. Like, it's always thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna make enough money, I'm gonna be able to stop doing this. But the reality is, you do that, you live that lifestyle, you're gonna end up in prison. You're gonna end up doing the majority of your life in prison. You're gonna miss out on everything. I came out, I ain't really have no family, no friends left. Like, most people I knew that I consider friends, like, they're in prison or been to prison. Like, I really don't have a lot of people in my life that haven't been through the lifestyle. So for me to turn it around, which is kind of what I want to do with this YouTube channel, is kind of try to show people there's other options. I was fortunate that I took advantage of a welding class when I was in prison. And so that's my first thing. Like, if you really want to be successful out here, you want to turn your life around, the trades is where it's at. Like, for real, they really don't care about the background check. They ain't really tripping on that. The only thing I think I can do is I probably can't work in a nuke plant inside. But other than that, like, I'm working at school jobs, I'm doing whatever. I don't got no kind of messed up felonies, like dealing with kids and nothing like that. That's a whole different situation. I don't know if you can even help them type of people. That's not what this is directed at. But the people who really want to make it, they want to live a life, like, man, get into welding. I swear, that's everything I got right now was paid for by welding. I got a Jaguar truck, got 4-bedroom house, 86-inch TV, like, all the things that I thought was things that I wanted material-wise, welding provided all that. Having a background check didn't affect me. Like, that's one thing that if you're a good welder, if you can make it in welding, you're gonna have options that open up. You have doors that open up. I ended up going into the pipe trades. Pipe fitter is a 5-year apprenticeship program. By the end of that program, I'm gonna be making over $100,000 a year. Like, right now, I think I made like 63 this last year. A little bit of a downgrade for me. I was making more money in my last job fixing welders and welding, but in the long term, it's gonna pay off. Plus full benefits. I don't use the benefits. I don't go to the doctor. Like, you're gonna have to drag me in there. I ain't trying to go to the doctor, but obviously sometime I'm getting older. Sometime I'm gonna need that. Sometime I have to go to the doctor. But yeah, all that stuff, instead of having it taken out of your check, like, you look at your check and you see all the money going out for healthcare, or see money going into your 401k if you're trying to think about retirement. Like, you get into a trade union and that stuff's not paid for by you, it's paid for by the contractor. So you get what you get on your check, and then the benefits package is extra. So, like, right now I make like 28 something an hour, but my benefit package is like 20 something an hour. So it's like a total of, like, I think it's like $56 an hour is my total package. That's what the contractor pays me to come to work every day as a first-year apprentice. I'm about to be second-year apprentice here in a couple months. I think it goes up to like $32 an hour on a check. And I think it's like, I can't remember. I think it's like 60 something total benefit package. So if you're coming from, like me, where you come from the hood, you don't really know nothing. Schools don't really teach you much. College ain't really an option. Man, look into the trades. It doesn't have to be pipe trades. You can go to electricians union. You go to the carpenters union. You can go to even concrete workers union. Like, they all gonna have their ups and downs, but man, it ain't hopeless out here. And it's actually pretty easy. I know I got plenty of people right now that I was in prison with that got out and are taking the same road as me. So it's like, I ain't invent this strategy to do this. There's some things that I may know that most people ain't gonna take as a granted, but whatever, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we all just want to live. We all just want to do good. And I like seeing people do good. I ain't never been a hater. I just like to see people win, man. So if you're gonna have something out there, you questioning what you're gonna do with your life, like, man, get into building something. Like, there's always going to be money building something. They always putting up new stuff. It's kind of dope when you can actually look and be like, oh yeah, this is something I was a part of, you know what I mean? Instead of you selling drugs, you running from the cops. I ain't saying don't do that. If you want to do that, that's up to you, you know what I mean? But man, I seen in this day and age, like, it don't work no more. Like, at the end of the day, people going to tell on you. Ain't nobody loyal. Like, people, it ain't the same as it used to be in the 90s. In the 90s, that shit was cool. Nowadays, it's like, it's cool to tell on somebody. I ain't with all that. I'm old school. I ain't never going to tell on nobody. I ain't got no time for the police. I'm on my business, but they can't take nothing away from me. And at the end of the day, my pension gonna be over $1 million. Like, for you that don't know what a pension is, it's kind of a rare thing nowadays, but a pension, once you retire, you get a set amount of money every month for the rest of your life. And if you're married, if you pass away, your spouse can get that pension. You know what I mean? So it's like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, if you want to be a millionaire, that's the way to do it. Like, you can be set, taken care of for your old times, or you want to be an old man in the struggle, still trying to make it. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense to me. So whatever, that's just my little thoughts for today. You know what I mean? Hopefully, if you guys like it, if you guys want to hear more about the story, hear more about the coming from nothing, coming from federal prison with pretty much zero money, and turning around and being successful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Let's see what we can do with this YouTube stuff.